Damn. God damn. Let's go this way, let's go this way. Hey, careful there, careful there.
Wow, we have never seen anything like this at this Portland Federal Building. I have been covering this story for over 100 days in a row now, and we have never seen this entire city block all the way down here and all the way down the road was completely pushed out by the federal agents. Everyone was cleared out of the way.
So well, but I just want to emphasize this is one city block. City of Portland's about 145 square miles. This is one city block.
And remember, to the Portland police chief, well, this is only one city block. It's not that bad. Meanwhile, less than 24 hours ago, we saw what could happen in one city block. Wait until you see this footage. Now, before we start the video, make sure to please like the video. It's the #1 way you guys are helping this channel, and it also helps others see the videos as well. We have a lot of momentum right now, and it's all because of you guys. And just so you guys know, the people who live in this neighborhood have been sending me messages, have been saying thank you to all of you guys. They rely on us right now to get them the help they deserve. So let's make sure we are going to continue to help these people, get the videos out there so people will see what's going on.
They don't have a permit.
I know.
That's what we were told. They're like, well, you have to pay like.
Okay, get ready for this one. We're gonna talk about this real quick before we talk about the really big clash with the entire neighborhood. This is not a Portland police officer. This is just a protester who's directing traffic and telling people, nope, you can't come through here. Nope, go the other way. This is a little problematic considering the Portland police themselves posted this. Straight from the Portland Police. This is the Portland Police Bureau. The roadway in this area of South Moody Ave and South Bancroft Street remain open to vehicles. We want to ensure that the area is accessible to the community members to pass through. For your safety, please leave the roadways and move to the sidewalks. I was covering this live when this all came out, by the way, and protesters were blocking off the vehicles, but also police officers were as well. And by the way, this is why you should subscribe to my channel, because we don't only just look for reactions, we actually cross-reference all of the facts so I can show you guys what's actually going on in Portland. So make sure to please subscribe. Now watch what else happened with the roadway.
You guys gonna do anything about this? What are you doing? That way! Do not go to the crowd of people! If you go to this crowd of people, you will be stopped and arrested! Thank you! Do not try and play that game with me right now!
So this vehicle is trying to get through the street in which the Portland police said you are allowed to drive through, yet you have a safety officer and protesters on the other side directing traffic, creating confusion. So again, I'm not trying to create a narrative. You guys can see for your own eyes. We just cross-referenced that the Portland police said the roadway is open, yet these people are getting yelled at.
Do not play that game with me right now. We're not going to a crowd of people in this car. Back it up and take a left. If you go through this crowd of people, you will be arrested. Ma'am, I am telling you, if you go through this crowd of people, you will be arrested. Get out of the way, I'll take care of it. Get out of the way, I'll take care of it.
Now look, maybe there was a lack of communication, but nonetheless, this is the point people are trying to prove with the Portland police. There seems to be something going on, for whatever reason, in this area of Portland, where there is either a lack of communication, lack of guidance. You have the actual Portland police saying, yeah, come on through, yet Portland police officers and protesters are saying, no, you can't come through here. And just to give credit, this is from freedomnews.tv. If you guys want to go give them a follow, go subscribe to them. They have a ton of great footage for stuff like this. Okay, so now we're going to see the big push. Make sure to follow Katie Davis Court, follow Honey Badger Mom, and Portland Andy. We're going to be using their footage, combine it together, and get the full outlook of what exactly happened. But we wouldn't be here without them. So thank you so much for the footage.
This is the Federal Protective Service. The facility is closed and not open to the public. Stay out of the area of the driveway to allow for vehicular traffic. Remain on the sidewalk or across the street. Anyone to include the trespassing on federal property is subject to arrest.
This has to be a very tense moment. In fact, you can see a lot of the ICE agents, Border Patrol, they're all like getting the jitters out because, again, we don't know what's about to happen, and we were watching this live. They know what's about to happen, and this was the biggest push we've ever seen. But you can really feel the intensity from these agents.
Stand down today! Stand down today! You can be more than a faceless drone! Stand down today!
Get up!
And remember, this is all seeping into the apartment buildings here. So yeah, this is bad stuff, and this is every single night. Look how many agents have showed up on the scene. Now, I'm sure you've heard the news that the National Guard, they're currently on hold, apparently. They've been blocked by a judge to not show up. But look how many agents are here, to include one drone, and there was also another drone, to include more support in the building. This entire only one block, I mean, this is a massive push, and you can really see, I think this is a message from the Trump administration that the Portland police have to start stepping up, because this is what can happen on one block. And the reason why I think this was a message is because the federal agents took down the abolish ICE signs across the street, while you can see the federal agents were pushing all the way back. Wow. Now, again, just to give you an aerial view of what exactly happened, we're talking about a perimeter was set right here where my cursor is, was set all the way back here, and was set all the way over here. So it was quite literally the entire area of this block where the protesting was happening was completely cleared out. Now, there are some mixed reports as to what exactly happened. I was hearing reports that within this encampment or within this area, people were throwing fireworks at the agents, or the agents felt that there was a need or it was necessary to push all the protesters back to calm everything down. But nonetheless, this is how big of a push we saw. The furthest we've ever saw a push on this channel was all the way out here. We've never seen them go all the way down here, all the way up this neighborhood, and then all the way over here. Massive push. And yes, people were arrested. And they all came from around the corner down the street where that encampment is. So again, this is why I suspect there was some sort of threat spotted, or somehow they got some knowledge that there might be an issue down the street and people were arrested. And they are dressed up in all black. Their faces are covered as well. I just have to say this, I can't believe at the very beginning of the story, when I was following Katie Davis Court, I don't think we ever imagined we'd be watching what's going on inside of the federal building. We used to just make videos of the outside and all of these clashes and protesting. You guys got Katie Davis Court, you got Honey Badger Mom, and Ryan, some other journalist, inside of the building. So again, thank you to you guys. We wouldn't be seeing any of this if it wasn't for you.
Yes, keep yelling at them over the megaphone. That'll solve the problem. Spandex! No spandex. Come on.
Hey, shout out Honey Badger Mom right here, and we are watching Portland Andy stream.
Are you shooting us, Why are you shooting poison in our streets?
They're moving back, man.
I don't know if you guys caught that. The agent said, do not throw it back. And this guy knows exactly what's going on. We've been seeing new protesters who are getting very feisty. They will try to pick this can up and throw it back at the agents. You can't do that anymore. You will immediately get arrested and charged with assault. And by the way, for anyone, just for your knowledge, if you try to pick this up barehanded, you will burn your hand. I know this because I tried to do it in the U.S. Army when we were doing some training. I didn't know this gets very hot. I was a brand new private. You'll burn your hand. Yep. They're giving warning shots to back away from that canister.
That was a pretty wild sequence of events there.
Fuck you!
Gets the adrenaline going at least. Now they're firing as they're walking away, so. Yeah, well, there's the feds. They deployed less than lethal munitions, a few tear gas, a flashbang. They're still firing right now. They're still firing at people on the road. So you still got pepper balls being deployed.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what's going on.
Portland Andy got every single angle of what happened here. So shout out to Portland Andy. And I know a lot of your subscribers have been coming over to my channel to say hi. So thank you again for everything, bro. Whoa. Yeah. Guys, the federal agents are not messing around anymore. They're not playing this game of, well, we told you, you have to give me a warning. Like, you get the warning and that's it. They're not going to be playing around if you're like, well, I don't want to do that. This is not 3 months ago. The line has been crossed. And again, the Portland police, where are they? If they were here, they could have just told the protesters, hey, back up or you guys might get hit with something.
They're firing from the rooftop. So they're firing down from the roof. They're just opening up on the protest now. It doesn't matter who it is. I just got shot a couple times.
And you'll notice Portland Andy said they're just hitting anyone, it doesn't matter who it is. This is because, generally speaking, for the last 4 months, the federal agents knew who the journalists were. But at this point, I mean, the journalists are so embedded with the protesters, the federal agents, it's hard for them to distinguish who's who. So this situation has really escalated to the point where pretty much everyone is sort of in this danger of, if you're going to cover this, it can be very dangerous.
Stay away from me. They're firing at everybody right now, so they're getting hit a couple times. God damn, bro. This is crazy.
Wow. Crazy.
I gotta get back to the girls that are attacking them.
They're firing down from the rooftop. They're firing down from the rooftop as well. God damn it. God damn. Let's go this way, let's go this way. Hey, careful there, careful there. Hey, they're gonna use that to just shoot at us. They have night infrared.
Portland Andy's been doing this for a long time. He knows exactly what's going on. Using this smokescreen tear gas, they can see everybody on the other side. They have spotters and they have drones. And guess what? Breaking news, the people who are live streaming this, the agents watch the live streams. The agents watch my videos. So they know exactly what's going on.
They have IR. They have IR. They can see us. They can see us through the smoke.
Yeah. Andy knows.
Hey, we come a bit.
Wow.
So some pretty serious levels of tear gas here. I gotta walk away just a little bit. But
So again, for all of the people who live up in this building, this entire neighborhood, this is a reality. But remember, the Portland police chief said, well, it's only one block. You know, we have the whole city. Look what happens in one block. And to the federal agents, if they have the proper justification and they see a threat in the area, they're going to do what it takes to clear this one block since it's so small, and they're going to handle the situation themselves. This could have all been avoided if the Portland police or somebody on the local level, maybe even state troopers, just came on down and said, hey, you know, maybe you guys should just calm down a little bit. This could happen because federal agents have quite the jurisdiction. They are federal agents. Now, to be fair to the Portland police, I wanted to see, was there any involvement? Did anyone get arrested? I mean, that was a very big scene. You would hope that the Portland police, I mean, your taxes pay for them in Portland. Were they there to help out? This is from 5 hours ago. Press release, ICE protest activity update, no arrest made. Yeah. And then all of the comments are just calling out the Portland police. And by the way, the Portland police were in the area, and again, you saw the update that you need to clear the roadway. Pretty bad stuff. Right now, the reputation of the Portland police, oof. I don't know, this investigation is going to be huge. And for people who don't know, there was an email that's been leaked from the Portland police where they called Honey Badger Mom, Katie Davis Court, and Ryan agitators. They called them counter-protesters, even though they are journalists trying to cover the story. Make sure to please subscribe to my channel. I want to do a more comprehensive video where we go through all of the receipts. I think it's my duty to make sure I back up the people we've been supporting. I want to go all the way from July to today, and I want to see if there's any evidence where they have been agitators. We're going to go through all of that, so if you haven't already, make sure to please subscribe to my channel. I really want to go through this. This is a huge story. Alright, we are back at the ICE building. Now, as I make this video, it is a Sunday. Historically speaking, it can be sort of a toss-up. It could be very peaceful, or we might see some more action tonight. All I ask for is you guys pray for peace. We want peace. We want the police to show up, work with the federal agents, make sure everybody has the right to protest. But when you cross that line, we see what happens with the federal agents. Again, this is only one city block where we're seeing the majority of all of this action, but these are real people. Real people live in this building. Real people have been asking for help. Real people have been messaging me and saying thank you to all of you guys. So thank you guys. Thank you guys again for everything. Pray for peace, and that's why we make these videos, not to laugh and mock the situation, but to try and get help for Portland. Thank you guys so much for everything. God bless, and we'll see you all later.